And we are back with episode 20. This is our Borg Collective RimWorld series continuation. My name is Optor International, and we're going to continue where we left off. Carl's just finishing up this, so we'll get him up to speed. And then we've got these ones. These spike traps down here still left to build. Santos is going out to get the required materials, and Carl is starting on the moisture pump. In fact, what I would like you to do, Carl, is just haul a load of steel in, because we are about to go to bed. Haley, there's no point in you running out there, just go to bed, love. Santos can do this and this quickly before bedtime. And there you have it. Now, in the last episode, we managed to start on the external walls of our... I keep going to call it a ship, but it's a base, really. The external walls of our base. The thick external walls of our base. And that should offer us some protection in the future from sapper raids and the like. And also those horrible little bastards, the termites. Now, I didn't actually manage to... Really? I didn't actually manage to rename them. That is the bear going for something. A guinea pig. Great. And you have just done that. Assuming a fine mill. Carl is now relaxing socially. Where is Buffy? Holding component to moisture pump. Well, you do it one by one, that's fine. I do not want you building that though. Because I want them all on. You are now idle, Buffy, which is fine for the time being. I actually want to build a couple more things. One of them is another one of these for later. We'll build one of these for now because we don't have the patch leather to do. Yeah, we've only got 10 patch leather to make more armchairs, but that's fine. I would also like to build another drill, so we'll build that here so that it's in the correct place for the steel and whatnot. In actual fact, I wouldn't. No, because it's not quite ready yet. I want these to all be built at the same time. Yeah, you can take that in. Could have got Carl to take a piece of slag, but that is fine. Buffy's hauling wood to wood stone cutters. You're hauling now, which is... No, you're not. You're building a stall. Should have just read what it said. Now, Santos is going to go around and do all 4 of these pretty much simultaneously. So I would like him to do just that. Once you've built that, we will then allow these. Lovely. And they will all be on the same sort of time limit. 0.3 hours, 8 seconds and 0 seconds. That's fine. So that when the radius of these expands, they should all be done at the same time, which will be about a year from now. I believe it takes about, well, I mean, I think it takes 59 days for it to reach its expansion limit. So 3rd of September. And then the rest of this is going to be for these guys to... Where is Carl? He is doing this. Good. Components. I do need to start producing more components very soon. But at the moment we're okay. And as I say that, I recall that we do still have these fresh bits in the mountains out here, which is fine. I would like this reinstalled here, please, Carl, before you start doing that. And the reason being so that we can actually put Buffy back on the drills. No, what are you doing? Carl is... Can you just leave that where it is, please? And then Carl... God's sake, get out of the way. Hauling slate to stockpile. I don't want you doing that, because this is not where we want this slate. So, sorry, you're going to have to move that. Is it where we want it? I thought oh no, of course we've got to do the external wall out here. So I will put it in here for them to just build the external bit. And Carl, you are now hauling slate to wherever. And Santos is hauling that to there. Fantastic. Buffy, come back. Come back. That's going to produce us more stone blocks, which we do desperately need. Now that we've got two stone cutters blocks, two stone cutters tables, I can put that on there and just suspend it. And the reason I'm not using that just yet, excuse me, is because we have nobody else to do that. And admittedly, yes, Santos can do it, but with that in mind, sorry, I just want to clean up the kitchen before Buffy starts cooking. With that in mind, of course, we do still need to haul all of this crap out of the way. And just normally it's just a Malurtro walking around doing the hauling, but with Santos and Carl's assistance, that will go significantly quicker. And the way to tell when they're finished, of course, is that they will start cleaning things. And when they start cleaning, that's when you need to go, ooh, they've finished. Haley, capable of? No. Samantha's doing her room. Trophim, you can do your room. Nitro, you can do your room. What was that? Combat supplier, you can then go and clean that. Carl, come and clean this. Malutro. And Santos in there. And then Santos, I would also like you to go and speak to these people here. What's his name? Pavrik. Counting stone blocks from chunks. No. I would like you just to come and trade here. So the Samantha does it. Well done. Emalotro. Go and clean the kitchen for me. And Santos is here. Right. We have a combat supplier. And these knives and stuff, I could just break them down, but I cannot be bothered. A silver longsword for $1,500. You can have this go juice, definitely. I don't have a need for that. You don't have components or advanced. You do have medicine, but I've got plenty of medicine at the moment. So we're going to leave that. I've got a flak jacket for you. I've got a vest that we don't want, and some flak pants that we don't want. Definitely don't want these frag grenades. No, I'm going to keep the LMG. You can have the two heavy SMGs. I'm going to keep the bolt action rifle. That can go. I will keep the other one. Auto pistols can both go, and this knackered bolt action rifle can go. You're going to give us 611 for the privilege. Thank you. And where exactly is Santos? Consuming a meal. Well, why don't you haul that back and then consume a meal. Fire, another fire. Give me means nothing. Stone block. What do you mean? There's not enough. Okay. Just do it. And as I say, these guys are just slowly going to haul all of this crap in. Still got some wood up there, slowly spoiling away. And we shall continue in this vein. Maybe, nah, got 26 of it. It's not OP. Not OP. Was it's not full, is what I meant to say there. And we still got various pieces of steel slag outside of the base anyway. So what's the point in turning on that machine to do that when we don't need to? Lots of slate blocks at the moment, which is good. Now the good thing is obviously Samantha and Santos keep chopping and changing between who does the stone cutting, which is fine. We need to get a surplus of these chunks and blocks and stuff. Just going to check that you're picking up a full handful. Excuse me. And there's 38 left. Fantastic. Samantha should. Yes, she did. Good. Now they are going to sleep at this point. And I think we're almost there as far as hauling is concerned. We've still got all of this steel down here to drag in. But I think I worked it out last time how much is roughly here, and I think it's about 5,000 steel underneath this drill in total, including the bits that we've already drilled out. So that's going to come in handy with regard to all of these spike traps. That just broke, not a problem. We've got builders at the ready. Just clean that for me, that would be great. I'm going to get you to go all the way through here as well, actually. Whilst you're at it, I know that you're one of the busier colonists, Nitro, with regard to what you need to do research-wise, but as you were there, you were officially nominated for the role. Now the bear has had a fight with a muffalo, which we will take off of your hands, thank you, or your paws rather. And Samantha is just grabbing these last few blocks. Have we started? There's no like restriction in place here, is there? No, doesn't look like it. Santos is coming down all the way down here to get chunks, which is a little bit annoying. And it looks like we should be hauling in this steel very shortly. We are indeed. Which is just wonderful. And like I say, I just want to get all of that pulled in so that it's where we need it to be. Got 9 mechs to break down as well. Now, the fact that Samantha... Excuse me. The fact that Samantha is doing the hauling and Santos is also cutting stone blocks and chunks. I would like for this, and this. No, not this. These to both be switched on. Nitro, if you wouldn't mind doing that on your way to eat something, that would be great. and then Samantha will simply, we'll put her on that, so that she can then do what she needs to do. Now there is no apparel, and I don't think there's any weapons to smell. There may well be, who knows. Assuming ambrosia, and clean up afterwards. Dankeschön, you just didn't consume your ambrosia, which is fine. Shredding mechanoid, that's fine. In fact, that's very good. That's exactly what we want you doing. And then you're going to work on all of this slag afterwards, as we've got various pieces outside which will gradually be hauled by our team here. We got 1366, and how are we looking for food? I forgot to check that. Over the winter we should be fine, what with our meat stock where it is. And power is just in the plus, but that's fine. We've still got plenty of steam geysers to utilise, but I don't want to go for them unless we need to. There's some more silver down there, and there is also another one of those. The compacted machinery in the mountain, which is excellent. That should be the last one for her. She's now consuming. We got a bit of plasteel out of that termite. Smelting weapon. So we do actually have some bio-coded weapons here. Which one is it? Chain shotgun. Fine. Do what you need to do, Santos. I'm just going to keep an eye on him. Well, there you go. There's your answer. He was smashing through that for a second, wasn't he? This can definitely go off, and Buffy can do the honours. You don't need to do that. Come here. Fantastic. That's got all of that out of the way and done and dusted. And these guys are now just going to continue to haul what are the things that need to be hauled. But we're looking good. We're looking okay. We've got our surplus of blocks up to 1500 now. I might mess with this just to get it out of the way. I don't know what's in it. And and we are, where's the tunnel? I mean, it doesn't actually matter, so let's just get everybody recruited. And here, whoever that is, it's Carl apparently. You want to go through that way. Let's get you down here. What have we got? 6 of them. That should not be a problem. So the people who are good at shooting, you can go back to researching. Emilatro, Bradley, you can go back to... Nope. I'll tell you what, Bradley, stay with us. Trophim, you're good at shooting. You're harvesting an oak tree, which will give them enough time to pee off. Santos is fine. Buffy, Haley, you can consume ambrosia, and the rest of you are with me. Where's Carl? Oh, he's coming. He's 7, isn't he? 7 is shooting. Good. The rest of you are going to line up in order. Oh, in fact, send you here. Let's get Electro in there. No, where are you going? Where? Did you have to? Where are they actually going? That is not a good idea for you there, Haley. So I'm just going to change this so that everybody stays in home area. Because that is a very, very silly idea. Whoa. Ah, speaking of silly ideas. Bradley, what did you take? Left arm. Santos. Hold on. Let me just have a look at this. Mega Spider and a Mega Spider. And then... yeah, it's the last one. That's fine. And Grizzly. That was still left over from the fight that you had with... yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, it's dead. Good. You are going to die. Mega Spider. There's a Mega Scarab there. Unless it's moved because... yes, it did. Okay. Alright. These guys can go away. You've been pretty beaten up, seeing as you only have the one hand. And Santos, I would like you to follow Bradley into the bedroom. Not in that way. In fact, I want Eletro to do it. And the rest of you are now unrestricted. Okay, that could have gone significantly better. Lovely. Oh, yep, come here. I can't believe that one actually got up. Yeah, you're pretty fucked. Yeah, it's gonna die. And Bradders, were you healed, sir? Just click the man, please. Thank you. Yes, and we're going to get some extra insect meat, which is just wonderful. I would, however, like to... Nitro, what are you doing? Can you just flick that for me before you go and eat? And I would like to suspend these and unsuspend this until we have... well, I'll just do it until I decide to turn it off, basically. Visitors from Vulcan High Command, who have a few items to trade. Not until you get closer to my base. Trying to run a business here. Can you actually haul these first? Wouldn't that make more sense before stepping on a trap to pick them up? Idiot. Oh, no, wait. There we go. And continue. Now this Thrumbo has been here for an awful long time. Part of the wildlife, it would appear. They are all still on restriction, aren't they? No, they're not. Yes, that's correct. That's exactly what we want. We want a high priority stockpile of steel next to the place where we turn it into something else. And then when we're making the advanced components, we'll have separate stockpiles here and here for gold and what's it called? Gold and plasteel. Santos, they're leaving, so if you wouldn't mind just going over and chatting to them, you should be able to get there. Time to cut them off on the flip side. I'm going to take your 3 componii, and in return, I'm going to sell you some crap. That is a jacket, which you can keep. That is a button down, which you can keep. And I think you can have that. You don't have enough money for it. But if I give you that and take something else back, that for example, no. Do you know what? I'm just going to keep that and go with 37. Say a little bit of ambrosia to make it up. Oh. 79. Don't know why I needed to bother with that, but I do want those. Thank you. Vulcans are proving fairly useful to trade with. They sort of zone in and zone out every now and then, which is cool. Hauling steel, very good. That is exactly what I want you to do. And again here what we're just doing is awaiting a surplus of where is Santos and what is he doing? Oh yes, he's doing that, so that's going to give him a bit of respite in order to increase the amount of slate chunks that we've dug out of the ground, which is fine. There's nothing else to do really, so we might as well build our stockpile of this. That was the goddamn bug, wasn't it? That is such a pain in the neck. I was so careful in the last episode to make sure that these all started at the same time, and now this one's going to be, what, 4 days behind the other two? Which is rather annoying. Now, I knew what you were going to do there, Carl, and it didn't really need to be said, so I'm going to get you to do that and then do that. And the reason I've done this is so that he brings a whole armful of 75 steel. I'm just going to now cancel that. And now that he's got the steel up here with him, I know that he would have to go back for the components anyway. But he would have walked all the way up here, put this 19 in it, had to come back, pick up the remaining steel to bring it up here, to then go all the way back to pick up the components. Now this time he only has to make a couple of trips. And that can just stay there, it's not a problem. Or in fact, what I can get him to do is after he's built that... No, the Vulcan High Command again. It's not the same group, is it? Oh yeah, you're going to eat first, that's fine. And you can take that back. Are you joking? Why are you only taking 12? Alright, let's do it this way then. Alright, let's not. Like it matters. It's just a pain in the neck, really. RimWorld does that to you. Offers you silly things where it doesn't make sense. Clean up, please. Thank you. We have an eclipse, which currently doesn't affect us, as we've got no reliance upon solar power generation. Alright, Santos is back on there then, so that means we've got an odd number of insect meat, an odd amount of insect meat rather. Buffy's on a food binge because she is gourmand. Crack on, love. You're only going to have to recook the bits. That took a bit of a beating in a fire by the look of it. That's okay. These things happen. Yeah. Everything else seems to be okay. No, I was about to leave those two doors open, but it needs not. Well, I may as well, because the thing is, whilst this area doesn't have the vents in it and the coolers, then these can remain closed, because they can just sort of traverse through here. But then once these bits get filled in, it'll be harder to walk around this area, so we'll leave these two doors open because there is no way of doing that once these external walls are finished. And I just wanted to check out that Muffalo, make sure he walks over one of my traps. Buffy's no longer pigging. Can you come down this way and walk over these traps for me, please? Or go that way and walk over those ones. No, Bradley. That's better. Nope. Lovely. You are going for something. Alpaca. Which you will not eat all of, which is good. You'll have that off of your hands once you've finished. Thank you. Any more predators? I was lucky to catch that one. More red thrombos. 160 with asthma and 173. Now these guys should come through these traps. hoping, anyway. So Carl's getting them all fixed up, and annoyingly they're now going to break a load of them. Want a solar flare, thanks. Now both of these hit at least one, but neither of them are hurt enough to actually bleed out, which is frustrating. Now hopefully in this time we will be able to do some cleaning. Who knows? Everybody else is just hauling, actually, yeah, because there's still hauling to do. This is getting a little bit annoying, frustrating, the fact that there's still so much hauling to do. Can't see that because the power's off. Buffy and Bradley are actually standing around doing nothing until this solar flare takes care of itself. Nope. Carl, come back and grab a handful. Thank you. Alright. Then we should be coming out here to grab these pieces of steel slag, which is good. Just gets everything hauled to where it actually needs to be, which is great. And I mean, it's bedtime, so the solar flare, there it is, will go away during the evening whilst they slumber. Or rather, regenerate. Nothing in there, is there? Just do that quickly. Are either of these going to die? 19 hours, in fact, and 15 hours. So they may well die. I really, really hope they do. That will make me happy. Now then. What else do we have here? Santos, if you wouldn't mind doing that for me, because that is a shithole, and she's trying to cook. Lovely. What are you now doing, Santos? You're doing this. That's fine. Carl, what are you doing? Hauling corn to stockpile. It's fine. Emelatro is hauling steel to stockpile. They're just basically moving things around. So we can continue now with this area here. That means Santos is going to come off of that, which I do want him to do. For the time being then, Samantha, if you can just finish this one for me, and then you'll go back onto stone cutting. Buffy's not tasked with doing that first issue. No, she's not. That means Mr. Carl, let me stay blocks to wall. No, just cannot haul. Why not? An empty accessible spot configured to store it. Is that full? It is full. Good. That is what I wanted. This of course does mean that Carl is going to be out here on his lonesome. But I don't see any predators too close to him at the moment. Oh no. Sorry, Santos. Make component, fantastic. Can I get you to flick that off for me once you are done? Wrong one. V. Again, these hotkeys are not my style. you are now doing that. Good. No. Wait. Idiot. And then we will do you, if you want to come over here and do this for me. Cheers, gaze. What are you doing? You're playing horseshoes. Nope. Not yet. Now you can go and play horseshoes. You can haul that. And now continue. There we go. Right. That's better, isn't it? And we are... Go! Ah. We are not go. Siege from the Cardassian military. Wow, that looks like a lot of arrows. Where are they landing? This corner this time. Okay. Who's got the bolt action rifles? Not you. Not you. You. Buffy. So Buffy, and let's just have a quick look at you, because you've actually got a peg leg. You do not. How fast are you? Fairly. Who's the one who had a bionic leg? Did anyone have a bionic leg? No, nobody. So it's just going to be Emilotra on her own. Eek. That's fine though. Let's... Have you died? You have not died. You've got 8 hours with which to do so. You have also not died. And you're probably going to be okay. Alright. So Emilotra, if you don't mind, coming down here for me. Carl, what are you up to? I kind of want you... Do I want him back at the base? No, he should be okay out there. Now we want these guys to get their supply drop before they bugger off. I also want your bio-coded assault rifle. No, I don't. And got a couple of bowies. So you will be able to see me as well. Where's Emilotra shooting? Not great. And I need to piss him off. Let's get... Let's change tactic there. Nitro. Come and pick up that. Sorry, I wanted you to do that. And shall we get... Haley? Haley is down here, isn't she? Yes, she is. So let's get her to come and get the other bolt action rifle. Then you can come this way. Sorry, hang on. I want you to do that, and then I want both of you to come with me. There, they've had their supply drop, and we would like to go and mess with them fairly soon. Probably sort of to where this bit is. Who do we need to be aware of? Does not want to tell me. This person, Alfred the Butler, and Knox. Can we see Alfred the Butler? We cannot. Who is not here? That does not seem to be working. So let's move down ever so slightly. and start attacking you. Haley is en route. Don't like the fact that we are using bolt action rifles. You're already there. Yeah, let's get you behind this tree here. No. You are shooting at us. Shoot at this person here, Haley. I do not want that person finishing. Damn, he did. Damn. Where'd you get him? Right leg. There we go. Run. Let's run this way. Let's get everybody home. And let's get Samantha to do us a favour. Depending on which way we're going. Samantha can come and do us... Not Samantha because she's busy. Bradley, you can come and do me a favour and hold this door open. Cheers. They hit Nitro as well. Bruise on his right leg. Right leg. Haley should be fine to outrun. What sort of damage did that cause? We should be okay, but just in case, I'm going to recruit everybody and get them into position. No one's outside the base, are they? Troffin, where are you? You're there. Good. We did manage to get into the base. That is fantastic news. Now then, the ones who need the shooting practice, you can stand in the way, which is not Samantha. You can stand... No, I'm not going to do that. Carl, you can come over here. Santos is fine. Buffy, you can come over here as well. You, Malertro, you've taken a bit of a hit, so you can go to bed. Nitro, you've got a bruise, but you're good enough anyway, so consume. And Haley, you can do whatever you need to do. Troffim, you can do what you do. Bradley took a hit as well, so you can do what you do. And then we've got Buffy coming over. Santos is coming this way. Yeah, why not? Carl is coming this way. And Samantha can also come this way. Round here, please. Thank you. 1, 2. No, idiot. You got him. Nice. Santos, if you wouldn't mind, where is... Oh, Emiliotro's going now. That's fine. Yeah, Santos, you can go and do what you do. These three can come back. Hide behind this. Trough him. I don't want you walking out there, pal. In fact, what you can do... what you can do is come out here and put that out. You're going to be able to leave. Nobody destroyed this, which is fine, because those are rather expensive and a pain in the arse to keep replacing. Let's get these guys. They're all kind of running this way. Nobody was downed there, were they? No. Yeah, let's get these guys out there. Let's get Trophim down here, just to sort of shoot a puma. Ugh, that is a pain. No, wait. Shoot this guy first. Then this guy. Then that guy. Nice. Whoever that was, you are no longer in range. Let's run after these guys, I think. I kind of want to take all of their shit. And I want their... I was about to say something a bit dark then, but I want their skin. There you go. Arthur did it. Trophim, if you can run this way. Nope. Don't think we're going to be able to catch these guys. If you go there, you go there. Buffy, almost in range here. So if I get you to run there, get up to there, let's get you down here. No, Nitro, you do not need to be in bed here. No, actually, hang on. You go down there. You haul that. Santos, come and tend to Bradley. They're not going to be able to catch these guys, are they? Don't think so. Nope. That's done. Okay, back we go. Let's go and take the spoils of war. Wasn't the best raid, but we did not lose anyone. And take all of that. Of those. This don't want. And this we don't want. Don't want this. And we will put everybody on Hall for the time being. Have they just gone moving? Yes, they have. Okay, let's unrestrict. Wicked. And I want to stick everyone up onto that, except for Samantha. No, including Samantha. Except for Buffy, who can't, and Nitro. There you go. Just so that we get all of the hauling done. ASAP. We did manage to get that assault rifle, which was of course bio-coded. So I mean we can just break it down, it's not a problem. If we could get that before it burns out, that would be great. Lovely. And I believe it's bedtime. And Santos also needs to be tended. So once you get into there, Emilatro will come and do the honours. And Nitro as well, but it's not by any means a priority. Now, Thrumbos. They are both unconscious. In fact, that one literally just died. You are not dead. Interestingly. Cold Snap. Shouldn't matter too much for us, as we've got no crops in the ground. However, I have an outfit for that, so everyone will get into the correct clothing. And it should go down to some minus, what, 15? Meteorite of compacted plasteel. Stop it. It's only small, but yeah, we'll leave that there. Does not need to be addressed just yet. And everyone's just coming and changing into the correct clothing. Now, one thing I did think about actually regarding the clothing situation is obviously we're going to be moving to other areas on this map. Some are going to be significantly colder or significantly warmer than other climates, and the original idea was for our guys to be running around in recon armor, and I'm thinking that that's not going to be the best way of attempting to challenge these extreme conditions wearing recon armor, because recon armor, of course, is not very insulating. If I can, nope, I can't. Can I? Where is it? Oh, I haven't actually researched it yet, have I? Recon armor, there we go. Recon armor. Insulating properties from the cold, 32 degrees for the cold, whereas a cloth, even just a cloth parka, is 39.6. So I mean, it may be possible in the summer months, but we'll have to kind of play that by ear to figure out how we're going to do that. I would like you to come here and do this first, please, Coral. Oh no, don't man the steel mortar, but it's too late now. And then anybody, just going to do that quickly so that these people don't haul that. Don't haul that. Who is it? Lovely. And then if you wouldn't mind, Carl, taking the Componi back with you, that would be most good. Not in your wildest dreams am I letting you do that, Samantha. And I'm not letting whoever this is do that either, because there is 5 there and there is more down here. So let's do it logically, shall we? Because you're going to walk past that and I'm going to tell you to go and get the rest. There we go. And again, Haley, not in your wildest dreams, Carl rather, am I letting you do this? But I let you do that. Cargo pods of Rano leather. We're going to leave those for now. Do you know what? Yeah, just grab that. Haley. Yeah, we should be able to grab all of those in shortly as well. Excellent. I don't want these. Done. We will come back down here and get these pieces. Lovely. It's 3 of you, 4 of you. And nice. Anybody else en route? They're not. That should be 2 more trips. And it's bedtime. Neglected to see the time. And we just need... What is going on here? We don't have enough space in our freezer by the look of it. Indeed, we do not. That means we need some sort of event. A party would be lovely. We haven't had a party for a while. This is the original Thrumbo. This is the new one, but the other one has been chopped up. Yes, it has. There's evidence of that there in the Thrumbo horn. Oh. Who's closest? Nitro, come over here please, mate. That hat is good and fucked, along with the rest of the shit. Thanks for that. Brad has us up, why? Oh, because he was injured, wasn't he? And he probably just had some sexy time. Knowing our Bradley, you can do that. You can do that. Drop him. Let's do that. Nitro. Let's do that. Let's also do that. And then... No, maybe not. Carl. You can do that. And then come in here and do this. Elatro, clean up this mess. And Santos, clean up that one. And I believe that that is going to be the last act of the day. Maybe. What have we got here? Refueling passive cooler. Yep, I think that brings us to a natural stopping point. So I would like to thank you all for watching this one. And I will return very shortly with the next episode. So take care.